Welcome to Girl Talk Masters Division. And yes, it's me, Dr. Beverly L. Swanson. Girl Talk Masters Division is straight talk, is real talk. Marriage, relationships, sex. Sex. Children, teenagers, life. Let's have an experience together. If you just take a minute, I have wisdom to share. Girl Talk Masters Division is just for us girls. Here we are at Girl Talk Masters Division. It's me, it's Dr. Beverly. It sounds a little different for this podcast because I'm not in my studio. You're actually with me in one of my places where I go to sit and meditate before the Lord. You see, this program of Girl Talk Masters Division is in a series, and the series is called Truth. Well, the truth is, I am in consecration right now. And while in consecration, I'm actually not taking phone calls. I'm not doing any work. I'm not on social medias. When I'm in consecration and fasting and prayer, the Lord is tugging at me to come aside. And that's where I'm at right now. But as I sit here in my place that I come at the water outside, and I'm meditating with the Lord, and I was thinking, are you doing that? Are you taking time for consecration and fasting and prayer, especially for the times that we're in? If you're called by His name, and I know the people that listen to this podcast are called by His name. I know you are. The Lord is also tugging at your heart because we're in the midst of so many changes. And there is only so much that we can do with what we've known and how we have functioned before this time. We are truly in the time of Isaiah 60. Arise, for your light has come. We are truly in the time of the crossover into the land of promise. And the Lord is saying, come to me. Everything is new. Everything is different. I need to show you me like I've never shown you before. This is a very private time, and I'm bringing you into it only for one reason, because I don't want you, any of you, to miss out on this time It is not just a private time for me. It's a private time for each and every one of you that are called by his name. There is a mass movement of the Lord right now. There's an acceleration of the Lord. Things that we know that have been the same are drastically in the time of great change. It's the time that we've been waiting for. It's the time that we have sacrificed and suffered for. It's the time that only the Lord could bring it. He hastens it in this time, and this is that time. It is a beautiful time, but it is not one that we can take for granted. It is not our light that is arising and shining, but the light, his light that is within us, that is arising and shining. And there's a preparation for that light like never before. It's called Come Away With Me, so that I can heal the final fragments of your broken heart that has been broken over time, so that I can renew your mind to be like the mind of my Son, Jesus Christ, the mind of Christ, so that I can sanctify your soul that only I can, that I can create in you the right spirit, my spirit, in the purity of my spirit. This is a time where he purifies our hearts, heals our hearts, sanctifies our soul, repositions us into the right position that only he knows about, that we think we do, but we really don't. We only know what he allows us to know at that time. If we knew everything that was before us, ladies, we wouldn't do half the things that we do. But we do what we do, we say what we say, based on what we know or we think we know, or what we've learned. But no one truly knows but God. And he wants to reveal that to us in that secret place, in that meditation time, in that consecration where you put everything aside, where the only thing that matters is the time right now with him. I want so much for all of us. My heart is not a heart that can just want for me. You see, I know what it's like to love Jesus. I know what it's like to give God your total heart. I know what it's like. I know the fight that comes against you when you have a calling and a purpose. I know what it's like. It's horrific. When you don't even know that you're called by his name, you just know that there's something special about you. You don't really always know what it is. You just know that you can't give up on trying to strive to get there, whatever that is and wherever it is. And it seems like at times the world fights against you. I know what it is to be betrayed. I know what it is to be in love and to be hurt painfully, unexpectedly, blindsidedly. I know what it is for your children to act up, grown. I know what it is. I know what it is for your child to come out their mouths saying the wrong things and you wonder where it came from. I know what it is. I know what it's like. Many times in our lives, the enemy has tried to break our spirit. They've hurt us, but they could not break us. This is the time where the Lord is saying goodbye to our yesterday and saying hello to our today, saying hello to our future, saying hello to a well done, saying hello to our reward. You see, there are so many that think the only time that they get to hear, "Well done, my good and faithful servant," is when you cease to live here and you enter the gates of heaven. That's not true. If you're waiting for that, then you're a day late and $1 short of what the Lord reserves, of what the Lord deserves. We should be able to say that here. He should be able to say that here to us every single day. It is possible. It is possible to hear that. I just want you to know that everything that the Lord has promised you, He will fulfill. If you just hold on to those promises, hold on to your hope, because the attacks that are coming against us right now are only because the promise is right at the tip of our fingers. And when you realize it's that close, ladies, it's really worth taking the time to consecrate and fast and pray. And let the Lord show you what your future is. Let the Lord show you who is for you and who's been against you. Let the Lord strengthen you. Let the Lord restore you. Let the Lord heal your heart of those things that you don't even know is still there. Let Him purify your heart once He heals it. That all you feel is love. And all you feel for others is love. Let the Lord sanctify your soul. Our soul gets wounded in the midst of this thing called life. He will sanctify that soul. He will create in us a right spirit. He will renew our minds where negative people and negative thoughts are no longer an issue. This is our time of being blessed. I wanted to invite you in for just a few minutes to let you know this is why you haven't heard from me. But I love you all so much. I don't want you to miss this special time. It's not just for me. It's for all of us that are called by His name. It's for you too. May the Lord continue to bless you and love you, and I'll be back in the studio very soon. I love you more, and blessings to all.
This is Girl Talk, Masters Division, hosted by Dr. Beverly L. Swanson. Email Dr. Beverly at info@drbeverlylswanson.com. Stay connected to all things Girl Talk Masters Division. Follow Dr. Beverly on Facebook at Beverly L. Swanson-Powell, Instagram, Dr. Beverly L. Swanson Inspiration, or visit her website, drbeverlylswanson.com. Girl Talk Masters Division.